Hi guys.
Hey,
Hi,
Steve.
hi Sharon, you all right? Yes, very well, thank you.
Good.
Hi Jeff, you all right?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Steve. Yep, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Is Arjun with you this evening, Sharon?
No, he's got his homework and some tests taking place.
Okay, no worries.
And then he's got his Arsenal match at 8.
Oh,
So
of course.
I've got to finish like a minute before 8, just so you know.
Okay, no worries. I'm just sending the details to Paul. He's having difficulty getting in. Copy. There we go. All right, Amy's jumping in. Okay, cool. Oh, Paul's there as well. Great. Okay. Have you been cycling today, Jeff?
No, I'm doing 50 miles tomorrow, Steve.
50 miles.
Yeah, I've just seen the weather forecast, which doesn't look too great. There's gusting up to 35 miles an hour. So one way will be good, but the way out might be a bit. We're going up into Essex, so we'll be cycling into the wind on the way out and back with it on the way back.
Okay. I hope it's just windy rather than rainy as well.
Guys.
Hi, Carl.
Hey guys. Hi Amy. Hi David. Hi Jeff.
I can't right.
Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah, missed you last week. You busy?
Sorry about that. I had to work. It's just absolutely unreasonable.
Oh.
Squash.
Oh. And is Amy okay? We didn't see Amy the other night as well. She okay?
She was ill actually. She's got a bit of a cold. So she
Oh,
wanted to skip it. She'll be back there next. She'll be back there next week. She's okay. She's tested negative. She's back at school, but she's naturally picked up a cold at the same time.
Well, they still exist, don't they?
Yeah. As soon as you go meet anyone else,
yeah.
All
No
right.
Arjun, Sharon.
No, she said Sharon was saying that Arjun's got exams and studying, and then the Arsenal match a bit later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I think we still have Gillian who would be jumping on at some point. But should we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you want to give a bit of an overview of the front and back corners that we'll be looking at, Carts, and then I'll take us into the.
So tonight it's still going to be reasonably physical, probably not quite as physical as previous weeks. So hopefully it hasn't put you off, but it's going to be a little bit more technical in terms of movement. And I'm going to look at the 4 movement patterns coming out of the front 2 corners and coming out the back 2 corners. And when I say coming out the back 2 and the front 2, it's playing a cross court from those positions. Okay, it's not playing a straight drive from those positions, it's playing a cross court from those positions. So really want you to think what we've talked about in previous weeks about how quickly we turn the head and how quickly the head then brings the feet through. So not dissimilar, but it's about more of an attacking shot from the front corners as opposed to that little drop shot lift thing we've been doing. It's going to be more of an attacking shot from the front corner. So what Steve and I are suggesting is when you do attack from the front corners, you're going to use your front foot and you're going to go in diagonally towards the 2 walls where the side wall and the front will meet. So you're going to go in diagonally, which gives you the ability to really hit hard cross court and come out with the ball. But that's basically the format of the movement sessions. 2 back corners, 2 front corners, playing cross courts, not straight drives, playing off the front foot in the front corners. Okay, and I'll demonstrate, and Steve will demonstrate, and we'll get there. And the rest of the session, which is very much about that, is going to be fundamentally around balance, a lot of balance work, and I might join in again, Steve, because this is
yes,
quite challenging.
Is it highlighted an area to work on?
Yes, it has.
So there's a couple of tough ones in there. Yeah, so the physical side will be footwork, will be progressing that, but not doubling up on the movement stuff, and then going over into some balance exercises. Welcome, Gillian. Just seen that you jumped on just then. Awesome. All right, you haven't missed anything apart from a little intro.
Okay, thank you.
All right, welcome. Should we start the warm-ups, Carts?
Yeah, great, lovely. No, let's have a glass of water while you're doing that.
Okay, guys, cool. Let's get started. Let's get going with the jog on the spot, shall we? Okay. Get the arms going as well. Try and get the knees a bit higher than you might normally. Good. And some heel flicks, kicking your bum. Really nice. Good, just staying nice and light on the feet. Fantastic, good. Let's go from there into a gentle jog, forward lunge with the right leg, gentle jog, diagonal lunge with the right leg, and then gentle jog, straight lunge with the left leg, and then a diagonal lunge with the left leg. Okay, we'll just take ourselves through a few of these variations. Gentle jog, one leg forwards, gentle jog, one leg diagonal, gentle jog, forwards. Good. Nice. That's enough of those. Okay, let's do a bit of a squat and rotation. So we're going to squat down. When we come up, we're going to rotate one side, down into a squat, up, rotate around the other side. Okay, so squat down, rotate over to one side, squat down, over to the other. Good. Nice deep squat, full range, maybe slightly wider stance, Jeff, for the squat. Sitting down and rotate and pivot with the foot as well to rotate round. Really good. Nice. Okay, next one. Let's drop down to the floor. We're just going to do some thoracic rotation. So we're lying on our backs. Okay, lying on your back. We're going to lift your knees up to your chest. We're going to drop the knees down slowly, one side to the other, slowly trying to increase the range of movement so that we can try and drop the knees down all the way to one side. The idea being without the opposite arm coming off the floor. Okay, so you're going to feel perhaps a bit of a stretch throughout the lower back into the glutes and down your leg, but opening up the lower back in this particular exercise. Good. When you've done a couple more of those, let's just do a couple of Supermans on the floor. So what we're going to do is in a hands and knees position, guys. Get round into a hands and knees position. We're going to extend one arm and extend the opposite leg out in front and the leg behind. Okay, we're going to go for 10 to 12 of these. So hands directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips, and extend out in front. Okay, 10 to 12 of those. Try and keep the back nice and straight, head down, back nice and neutral. Good. Really nice. Okay, and the last one in this sort of position, last one of our warm-ups is going to be in a press-up position. So we'll start here. You're going to step as far forward as you can with your right leg, and then with your right hand, we're going to rotate up to the sky, and then we're going to step back, and then it will be left leg in, and then you rotate the left hand nice and high, and then you step back again. Step the other leg in, rotate nice and high, and in and back. Okay, just do about 4 of those on each side. And then I'm going to do the briefest of intros to footwork starts, and then we can talk about that movement in the front corner.
The reverse woodcutter for us. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Great.
Okay, guys, so when you've done 4 of those on each side, just jump up for me and go into a gentle jog on the spot. Good. When everyone's doing a bit of a gentle jog, we can move forwards. Okay, cool. Looks like everyone's ready. Okay, so we're going to start by going just into our lateral movement with the footwork, which is that side to side 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, staying nice and light on the feet. That shuffle from side to side. Good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice and relaxed. Good.
We transfer weight. I forgot, Steve. When we do
Try not to transfer weights. So try and keep your body weight central, but you're just gently shuffling the feet from side to side. Okay, and stop there, guys. We'll just do our forward backward movement, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Shuffle there. Front on, that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. So I'm not shuffling my weight too much. Even pretty central. I'm just lightly shuffling forwards and back, forwards and back. Okay, let's change sides there. So if you were going right foot forwards before, now you go left foot forwards. Good, guys. 15 seconds. And stop there, everyone. Well done. Okay, over to Karts to explain our demo.
Okay. I'll put me on.
What are you going to demo?
Yeah, are you going to just do the woodcutter to start with, Steve, the reverse woodcutter?
Yeah, out of the front corners, yeah.
Out of the front corner. Okay, so if you just put me on spotlight.
You going to demonstrate, yeah?
Yeah, I'll demonstrate that. Then you can do the exercise and we can put the two together then. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, brilliant. So if you can imagine we're going into the front right of the court, guys. I want you to go in from the tee and you're into the front right. You've landed on your left leg, and that toe is now pointing diagonally to the two walls, where the two walls join into the corner. What I want you to get is a quick step. I don't know if you can see me well enough. You're into that position there, and it's a quick step out. We talked a lot about the head coming in and letting the head bring out. But bring that step. So I just want you to practice swiveling out in rhythm, in and out, in and out. You've played a very hard drive and you're swiveling on that back foot. So you've gone diagonally in. Oh, my computer's not great, is it there? I'm in and I swivel on the back foot and I open myself up, ready to go across to play the backhand volley. So I'm in and out. One, in and out, in and out. That should give you, that's lovely, David. Can I just have a quick look at you? Sorry, Steve, they're all doing okay. Bit more of a swing out, Amy. Bit more of a swing out with the leg. I'm putting more in with the leg. I'm covering more ground.
Yeah.
I'm almost covering a 2 meter span from landing the left foot to where that's lovely. Good. So in and out. So try and get those 2 points. Try and get those 2 points at least a meter, a yard and a half apart. Left foot there, Jeff, and out. Lovely. And then bring it back. Good. Lovely. Nice. Now get the trunk and the head turning with it, Jeff. Lovely, David. Lovely, Gillian. Excellent, Sharon. In and out. Beautiful. Right, now just put me 45 seconds of bringing the 2 shots together. Forehand drive cross court, backhand volley cross court. Forehand drive cross court. So if as much room as you've got, I haven't got that much room. So I've gone in from the tee here. I'm in and back for the volley. In, but really working on getting the hip out that brings me out. With the head and the hip brings me out. Good. Lovely, David. Good. As much room as you can do. Lovely. In and turn, Sharon. Good. Lovely, Amy. Look for the volley. Bring the foot out. What's it looking like, Steve? Good, Jeff. In. A little bit more rhythm, Jeff. A little bit quicker if we can. A little bit quicker if we can with the head and the movement. In and out. Good, Sharon. In and out.
Watch
Lovely.
the ball, everyone. Remember to watch that ball and turn as fast
The
as
quicker
your...
you turn your head, Jeff, the quicker you turn your head, the quicker feet are going to have to follow. The quicker you turn your head, the quicker your feet will follow. Good.
Nice.
Onto the volley. Okay, that's lovely. Excellent, Sharon. Really good. I think we've been guilty as coaches. I think we expect you to do 2 movements without actually giving you the initial sort of movement off the ball. And if you ever want to see anyone do that brilliantly, just type in the name Janshir Khan. Have a look at Janshir Khan on YouTube. One of the best movers of all time. You know, looked like he was walking around the squash court. It was his first step was so quick that the momentum, you know, it built up that inertia. The momentum just carried him into the next movement. So that's lovely. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to do the opposite corner. So you're going to just do that step in. So you're going to come from the tee into the front left and out. In and out. In and out. I've got about 2 meters between that, and it's not causing me any stress. I'm in and out. In and out. And remember what I said at the start of the session. This is for when you're attacking cross courts, not defending, attacking. You've played a hard drive and you're coming back for that volley. Good. In, a bit lower with the drive, Sharon. A bit lower with the front corner, Sharon. Yeah, go on, Gillian.
Yeah, I'm guessing your opponent has played like a shot that's sort of short.
Yes.
To allow you to kind of step back to that
Yes.
extent. So it's
Absolutely.
not like in the full front backhand corner or front.
Yeah, it's not. You're not off balance. You're balanced, and you can bring that racket head through really quick, Gillian. Yeah. It's the plan. And then bring the 2 shots together. Then, so you know, yes, it Jeff in and then up for the volley, David. In and up for the volley. Try if you can, David. Play that volley off your left foot. So try and get an extra little step in, out, and yeah, good. That's it. And get that in and out, and that's lovely. Good.
That's good, David. Nice.
Try and play the volley, Sharon, off of your left foot as well. Off your left foot, Sharon. Try and play the volley off your left foot. Turn and step in now with the volley. Can't quite get Sharon's perspective there, Steve.
That's a right leg. Try and turn your left leg across your body, shot. So play that shot, yeah. And then as you come out,
that's it, Amy. Good.
Turn your left leg across your body over to kind of 3 o'clock position. Step in and play your volley there from your left leg. That's it.
That's it. That's it. Excellent, Jeff. Good. Lovely, Dave. You've got lovely rhythm. Brilliant. So the key is we're not over lunging. We've got a lunge that takes us in, but it gives us enough to pull that leg out quick. The quicker we can pull that leg out, we're then on for the volley. I'm suggesting that you've played a cross court, they've punched the ball down the wall, and you're hunting a volley straight, would be the suggestion. Okay, that's great. And have a little rest there. Super, super. So can you see that what we've done the other week when we've done the lifting from the front is a lot different. When I'm lifting from the front, particularly on the right-hand side, I'm probably playing that lift off of my right foot because I don't need to get back to the tee quick. Because by the mere fact that me lifting the ball, because I'm lifting the ball, it gives me time. I can scurry back. But when I'm attacking the ball and I haven't hit it great, I need to get back into that position really quick because the tempo's up. So when you're defending, it's probably right foot. When you're attacking, it's probably left foot in the right-hand corner. It's not set in stone, but probably. Yeah? Is everyone happy with that? Slightly more technical, yeah? You're beginning to understand the movement patterns, which is great. Okay, Steve, over to you, bud. Got myself out of breath there.
I thought I heard the sound of someone else's voice. No? Okay, cool. All right. Let's move on to the next section. So what we're going to go through now is a few balance exercises. You going to join in, Carls?
Yeah, of course.
Lovely. All right. And then we're going to go into a circuit and then we'll hand you back to some back corners and we'll come back again. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I want everyone to, we're going to do this one all together at the same time. Stand on your left leg with your right leg up, knee bent. Okay. Wait for you, Paul. Oh, Jeff. Lovely. Cool. Now we're going to take your leg out to the side, back to the center, and then across your body and back to the center. Good. So you kind of have your arms out to the sides to help you balance throughout the whole thing. Lovely. Now you're going to extend the leg out in front and then across your body straight out. Lovely. Then knee comes up again. Good. So now we're going to take the leg back behind you and reach down. Try and keep the back nice and straight. And knee comes up again. I have to shuffle forwards a bit. Okay. Now my leg's going to go diagonally behind me as I stretch out and knee comes up again. Really nice. Couple of wobbles, but that's okay. And then it's going to go diagonally behind me as I bend down and again raise back up with my knee. Really good. Take a moment to rebalance. Then the last two, what I'm going to do is as I bend down, I'm going to reach down, touch the floor with one hand, which is my left, and then I'm going to raise my knee back up again. And then I'm going to reach down to the floor, my right hand as my leg goes back, and the knee comes back up again. Hold there for 5.
Yeah, all right.
Well done, Jeff. Relax and shake that off. Give the glute a bit of a rest. Well done, guys. Woo.
That's my dodgy knee.
Oh, yeah, okay. Be a bit gentle. Okay, guys. We're going to change sides. So now we're standing on our right leg. Left knee up. Okay. First one. You can have arms out to the side, legs goes out. Then across your body, knee bent still. Then extend out in front and then straighten that leg. Cross your body one way, cross your body the other. And then knee back up again. Then bend forwards, leg extension behind you. And knee back up again. Take your time. And then we're going to go diagonally behind you one way. Slowly back up with the knee. And then diagonally behind you the other way. And knee comes back up again. And then the hardest bit, we're going to reach down with your left arm, touch the floor, knee comes back up again. And we're going to reach down with your right arm, touch the floor, knee comes back up again. Hold for 5 if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake that off.
Hold on. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. All the tension builds up in the glute and
yeah, such stabilizing muscles, isn't it, for squash though?
More muscles in the legs. Okay, guys, so now it's a more structured version of one of those. We're going to go for a one-legged deadlift or one arm reach. So standing on your left leg, you're going to slowly extend the right arm forwards and the right leg back. Try and keep the back nice and straight and then come back up to roughly standing. Try not to replace the leg. That's the challenge here, as well as getting into that position. So leg goes back and try not to replace the foot on the floor. Do if you need to readjust and slowly extend forwards.
Does it matter the other straight or bend?
Say that again, Amy.
Does it matter the left leg straight or bend?
Left leg, it's easier if it's straighter. I would say a soft knee. So the way I describe it is a soft knee. So you're not completely locked because then that's not going to be stabilizing for you, because then when your muscles try and contract to help you, it's not going to work. I would say a soft knee, so slightly bent, but the more you bend, the harder work it is. So it's actually a different exercise. It's more of a one-legged squat if you really bend the leg, but if you keep it just a little bit bent as you're stretching forwards, then it will achieve the balancing kind of challenge that we're trying to go for. You can make this more physically challenging for yourself by not only going into this position, but also bending a lot lower to the floor with that one leg. Okay, change sides, guys. So we're only looking for about 4 or 5. So now I'm on my right leg, extending forwards with my left arm and my left leg goes back. Does that answer your question, Amy?
Yes, thank you.
Good, guys. Just take your time. So you know when people do balancing exercise and they say, focus on a fixed point?
Yeah.
I've used that advice myself in the past, But I never follow it.
Never follow it.
I've used it to describe to people. You know, some people find I've never used
Never done it.
No, I don't. I just think about the movement. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't find it helpful. Okay, cool, great. So that's enough of those. Shake your legs off. So what we've done so far is static balance. Those one-legged movements where we're kind of trying to control our center of mass around one point. Now we're going to look at dynamic balance. So we're going to do some dynamic movements and try and stay stable and balanced throughout. The first one we're going to go for is ski hops. Okay, so ski hops. I don't have lots of space here, so I'm just going to hop over onto one side and then land. And the focus I want here is on the balancing for 2 seconds. I want you to specifically stop for 2 seconds when you're here, explode, jump one side, and then hop. Show me that you're nice and balanced. Now, for me, if I was doing this as an exercise, I'm going to go side on because I can jump much further because of the space I have side to side. Okay, now, yeah, just practice that yourselves for the next 45, 60 seconds. Just have a little look. Good.
60 seconds or a minute, Steve, did you say?
45 to 60, I think.
Oh, I thought you said 60 or a minute. Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Good. All right, so see if you can get that a little bit more explosive now, Amy. Jump a bit further because you've got that solid, nicely balanced. Really good. It's kind of ski leaps.
Sharon, excellent. Nice,
David.
David.
Good, Gillian. So spend a bit more time on one spot, Gillian, if you can. So when you get there, hold that for 2 seconds. Neat. That's it. Try and get that balance. Well done. Well done, Sharon. Good.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Amy?
It's getting better, actually.
Good. All right, stop there. Next one we're going to do is physical, but I want you to approach this exercise purely thinking about balance, really. So there's an easier version and a harder version. I'll show you both. I'd like everyone to start with the easier version. So it's a squat, lunge. It's a jumping exercise, but it's also dynamic balance that we're looking at here. So the softer version is kind of a squat here, gentle lunge, squat here, gentle lunge, squat, gentle lunge, squat, gentle lunge. Now the key on this one is actually when you lunge, when you're jumping from the squat into the lunge, don't do this, which is kind of put one foot directly in front of the other, because then you're really going to wobble. So when you go for your lunge, try and split the legs just a little bit. Yeah. Squat, split the legs a little bit, gentle lunge. Okay, so after that, try a few really going for it if you feel able in terms of explosiveness or impact on the knees, where you go all the way down for the squat, all the way down for the lunge. Nice big explosive jump up. Okay, again, this one's in your own time. We're going to go 60 seconds or a minute. It's up to you. All right.
Jeff doesn't care. West Ham are on fire at the moment. He'd go for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. He's not bothered. He's loving his football.
Good, guys. Again, the focus is the balance. So yes, nice and explosive, but only to test the balance, only to test that you can stay nice and balanced in that position from a height. Good. Very nice.
Is it a minute, yeah?
Well,
60 seconds.
It's up to you. And stop there, guys. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay, last one, much less intense. Something that we've done many times before, but the focus today is balance. So we're going to do a lunge matrix, or clock face lunges, as I like to call them. So we're going to do right leg. We're going to do forward lunge. So 12 o'clock, 1:30, turn, 3 o'clock, and I'm going to go diagonally behind me for 4:30, and then I'm going to do that again on the right leg. So it's total 8 lunges on the right leg, and then on my left leg, I'm going to do my 12 o'clock, 10:30 here, turn to the side, but finishing 12, and 7:30 behind me. Again, thinking about balance, dynamic balance. So not wobbling from side to side, nice smooth movement going in, smooth movement coming out. Okay, let's go. So 8 lunges each side.
Is that right, Steve?
Go on. That looks like 9 o'clock, is it? You have to finish facing 12 o'clock. If the camera's 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do that left leg
Good.
again then, Amy.
Yeah.
Good, Sharon.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Stay in the shot.
Where's my 10:30, Amy?
Oh,
Nice, David.
I got a lot. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's just to divide the 180 degree into four steps. Is that right? 1,
That's right.
3, 4.
No, not divide it into 4 because you're not doing 6 o'clock. So you're just going 12, 10:30, 9, and then 7:30. Yeah.
I think that. Okay. So I need to do 12.
Quite difficult to tell from your camera angle.
Yeah.
All right. Well done, guys.
Important.
Okay. So one round of a circuit, and we'll back into some squash movement. So the circuit that we're going to do today, going old school with the circuits, we're going 45 seconds, 4 exercises, back to back. You can either do 45 seconds or 3/4 of a minute. That's up to you. We'll do the first exercise, box jumps. Box jumps. So you're going to be jumping. Imagine a box as large or as small as you're able in the space that you have. And we're going to jump from one corner to the other. I don't mind if you go diagonally or side to side or forwards and backwards, okay? But you're hopping to the corners of the box. You're hopping or jumping with both legs, okay? Exercise number 2. Now, can everyone practice exercise number 2? It's in a press up position. What we're going to do is we're going to step forwards as far as you can, and then reach, step forwards, reach out in front, okay? Now, how far you step forward is going to be limited by perhaps flexibility, mobility in the back and the hips, those sorts of things. Amy, are you practicing this one?
Oh, I thought that you were doing the number 3. I'm trying to listen to you.
No, if you practice it, then there's less likely. No, not that one. We'll do just the mountain climbers. That's
You mean
likely
this?
to have questions. Yep, step, that's it. Step and reach. Great. Okay, exercise number 3. We're going to do a squat to tiptoe. Okay, squat to tiptoe. So nice wide stance. Squatting down. On the way up, we're just going to keep going and then up onto the tiptoes. So down.
That's it, David. Tiptoes really works the calves.
Yeah, nice. Okay, and the last one's going to be some throw arm sit-ups. Okay, so these circuits have been more physical in the past, been quite kind or quite balanced today, shall we say? Different type of balance.
Different, just a difference. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any questions about those exercises? Okay. First exercise, box jumps, 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Time ago.
Yep. Same. Good. Thanks. Nice, Gillian. Well done, David. Good, Sharon. 20 seconds left.
Good.
Almost there. 5 seconds, and then down into the mountain climber step and reach. And let's go. Press that position. Mountain climber step and reach. Really good. Let's see how far forward you can get that foot, David. Try and get the heel on the floor as well. That's it.
Good, Amy.
Nice. The further forward you get it, and try and keep your hips low as well. Makes it a bit tougher. 20 seconds left. Yeah, good range. Good range, Amy. Well done.
This is easy for me. I'm double jointed. You know,
Well done. 2, 1, and squat to tiptoe. Straight in. Squat to tiptoe.
I forgot
So
to
it's a squat and then to tiptoe. Okay, just watch me. Let's go. So you do a normal squat, and then as you come up, you go onto your tiptoes.
yeah.
Feet slightly wider apart, Amy.
Wider, yeah. Okay. Easier to balance if it's a bit wider. Good. Nice, Jeff. Last 10 seconds. And we're going throw arm sit-ups in 2, 1. Let's go down to the floor. Really nice. Well done, everyone. Doing well. $20 seconds. Good. See if you can get the last few in. Last 10. Two, 1, and relax. Well done.
Blinding, well done.
Sip of water.
Not doing that again, Steve. No, I'm on now.
Left. And this is waking me up.
No, they're not doing it again. Not now. Well done. You're spotlighted.
Okie dokies.
Okay.
So if you remember what we said at the start, it's movement out the back corners now, but it's movement out the back corners where you're going to be playing a cross court. So the tendency is to move in very diagonal and limit your shot option. What I want you to be able to do is go into the back corners, and it's almost like a two-footed plant, and I'll demonstrate that for you. But your shoulders are slightly open. So from the back right, we'll start with the back right, I can play any shot that I want to play. So if you remember, David, Jeff, when we've had coaching, the ball must be in front of your front hip. Now, to make that happen, when you land in the back corner, I want you to almost get your feet in line, but bring your front knee in, drop your front knee in a little bit, because from that position there, I can now play any shot I want from here. But my main objective for this exercise is to recover the tee. So with that bent knee, I can throw my left leg out. So it's moving in, bend the knee and throw out. In, bend the knee and throw out. I do it from a side-on view. So I've come from the tee, I'm moving back, I'm in, I bend my knee and I throw out. I come in, toes are almost pointing to the side wall, and I throw my left leg out. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah? So my toes are pointing towards the side wall. I come from the tee, Jeff. I'm here at the tee. I'm moving into the back corner. There's my back corner. My toes are almost pointed directly to the side wall, and I throw my left leg out. I come in.
On the right corner.
Yeah.
So on the right corner, the left knee is bent.
Yeah, it bends in, Sharon, to meet the left knee bends in to meet the right knee. So I'm bent. Both knees are bent, but I'm bringing that left knee in to throw out. Allows me to spring out. It's the other corner, Amy, isn't it? It's the right corner. You're going to the left corner. That's it. So you move from the tee.
It's very unnatural. I don't do this.
No.
You're bringing the right leg across, I think, Amy. I think you want to bring the left leg out first.
Do it in front of you. Is it like this? So this is you are the front. You're the wall. You guys the screen. So I do that and I do that.
Yes.
And then you throw the
And
left
And
leg
then
out.
throw the leg out. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, Sharon. In and
That's
out.
it, Amy.
So now what you're trying to achieve, lovely Gillian, what you're trying to achieve now is moving in the back right across to the other side to volley. So I'm moving into the back right, in, through the tee, volley. Back, bring my knee in, through the tee, volley. It's the most technical bit we've done with you so far, this. Good.
Paul, I have a question.
That's right, Jeff. That's nice.
The one you're just teaching us now, very different to what I've been told before. I'm sure it was wrong. What happened is, if you look at me, if I play a shot, say I'm doing that.
Yeah.
David.
Hold. When I play, I need to transfer weight to the other
Yes.
leg. That's what I'm. So, but when I put my weight on this leg, I can't move anymore.
No, but you transfer the weight and move.
Okay. So I still transfer.
Yeah, there's always a transfer of weight, but I'm moving as I transfer. It's there and transfer through the shot. The racket comes out in one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent, David. Excellent. Lovely, Jeff. Throw the knee out, Gillian. A little bit more aggressive with the throwing of the left leg, Gillian. A little bit more. That's it. Like we were doing in the front, you're trying to cover a yard and a half with that throw of the leg. You're hunting the volley on the opposite side. Brilliant, Sharon. Hunt the volley. Yeah? Hunt the volley. You're cutting that volley out on the backhand side. Don't care where the volley lands, Gillian. I don't care where it lands. It's just get onto it. You're just punching that volley through. Yeah? That's it. Good. Imagine you're playing a volley cross court, if you like. Lovely, David. Lovely, Jeff. Really good. Bring the knees together. Boom. Lovely. Superb. Throw out. That's it, Amy. Very good. Okay, let's just switch to the other side now. I think the left-hand side is marginally easier for you. It's the same thing. If I'm facing the side wall now, I've gone in and I bring my right knee in and throw it out. So I go from the tee, I move deep into the corner, toes are almost pointing to the side wall, and I throw my right leg out. I'm in and I throw my right leg out. I'm in and I throw my right leg out. Try and just walk through it, Sharon. Get your toes pointing to the side wall. Bend the right knee towards the left, and as you hit the ball, you throw the leg out. That's it, and throw the leg out towards the tee. That's right, lovely, Amy.
Throw the right leg out, Sharon.
Throw it out to the tee. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Paul, I find it easier if I do this leg. Now, say if I'm here, ready to play, and I do that, and then I hit the ball, and then I do the jump.
I think that's when you play the straight drive. I'm thinking about when you come out and look for the volley on the other side. If you do that little skip, I think you're wasting time a wee bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent, David. Good. Lovely, Sharon. Good. Get that knee together and throw it out. Good. Excellent, David. You know, this can be practice. You know, you can practice that in a very limited space. Just don't worry about the next. Don't worry about the volley so much. You know, that's just a little land off. If I get in this back corner, play the cross court, boom, I'm back at the tee. I'm big at the tee. I go in, boom, I play the ball. I come out. I'm back at the tee. I'm in, boom, and I'm out. And it's all rhythmical. It's in and it shoots me out. My head, like we're doing in the front, the head's bringing me out as well. But it's a split timing, isn't it? You don't want to be moving the head too soon because you haven't hit the ball. So it's a real contradiction of terms, unfortunately. It's a very quick head, but you've got to hit the ball, you know. Lovely, Sharon. There's rhythm there, Sharon. Bring it out. Good. Good, Amy. I think you could get even more of a step with that. Even more of a step with your right leg. Good, yes.
Nice,
It will feel unnatural. It will feel unnatural. It's not going to be a natural thing straight away. It's just different. Lovely. Well done. Spent a little bit more time there than I should have, Steve. Sorry.
All right, you're covering a lot of ground there, David. It's nice. Good explosive movement, and it can take a lot out of you.
So can I just stop you for a sec and just so I just sort of condense that very quickly for you. I want you to be able to go into the ball, and we've done a lot of movement in and out, but the coming out on the cross court's really important. If you go too far in with a big lunge, it's impossible to come back out properly. We talk about being very tall at the tee, and as we go in to hit the ball, we get smaller. As we come out, we get bigger again. So you're gliding in like a door wedge, like a piece of cheese, and then you come back out on that door wedge. And if you've got that footwork right, that step that brings you out will launch you back towards the tee, whether that's on the front or the back. You're not having to race there. The step will bring you, that explosive step will carry you. Your momentum will just get to the tee that way. You're not fighting it. You know, we talked a lot about letting the racket do it. So if I hit there and boom, the racket takes me through the shot. Sorry, so I probably laboured that a bit long, but that's probably the most technical bit of movement we're gonna cover. But the racket brings me out. Boom! I'm on the volley. Yeah. Does that make sense to everybody? Tell me if you're struggling with that.
Yeah, I wish I'd known that years ago.
Okay, look, Jeff, I mean, I think ghosting's been taught wrong. We've had this conversation at the club. I think ghosting's been taught wrong. You know, you will do that two-footed plant. Contrary to what you think, when you've got time in the back corners, you will 2 foot. 1 foot might be slightly in front of the other, whether it's the back foot in front of the right or the front in front of the back foot. It doesn't actually matter. You will do that. And you will go in diagonally when you haven't got time, David, and you will scoop the ball out and you will slap a post in because that's what you have to do. But when you've got time, it's explosive. Yeah.
No, it's the head leading out, which I think helps. I think it's the head and the arm, because the arm is going that way.
And do you know what? Do you know what, Jeff?
Everyone just takes you out.
And do you know what? I haven't said that enough. And it's been this period of Zoom coaching that I've actually really seen people use their head to bring them out. And I haven't emphasised that as a coach. And I've coached for hundreds of years. And I've really noticed that it's the head that brings people out. But when you're lower down the player pathway, if people move their head before they've hit the ball, they've missed the ball. So it's trying to get that balance right. Does that make sense?
Hold on. What have you done?
What is that?
That's not a problem. That does that all the time.
Oh, a spider?
Small fire. That's right.
Oh. Okay, Steve. Sorry. I'll explain that all again. I've got time at the end of the session. I can go through that again with you one more time. So without any further ado, we'll crack on, Steve.
Okay, cool. All right, all right, guys. So we're going to go through a few of those balance exercises again. Slightly different twist to it, and then we'll do our circuit again to finish. So the first exercise we're going to go for, I think we're going to miss the one-legged balance. We're going to go straight into a bit more physical ski hops. So we go 45 seconds. This time you can hold just for half a second when we're hopping, just to show me that you're balanced, and then half a second and over. And now this time I want you to kind of think about not just being here, but maybe bend down and explode up, bend down and explode up. So try and get some height, but still get the balance. I lost indication of low battery. So try and get some height and explode over to one side. Okay, so 45 seconds. Let's go.
Sorry.
Good.
Can you show me again? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. So it's that if my right knee's up, I jump over and land on my right leg. If my left knee's up, I hop over onto my left leg. And I'm trying to explode nice and high, up and over onto the other leg. That's it. Well done, Julian. Seconds.
High rather than further, okay?
Both on this one. Lots of height, but the key is kind of bending down to kind of
Soften
Launch
it.
yourself into it, yeah. And stop there, everyone. Nice. Good. Squat lunge jump. Okay. Sip of water. The next one we'll do, we're just going to do 30 seconds, and this one's going to be a nice fast one. So it's the squat, lunge, squat, and lunge, squat, and lunge, squat, and lunge. It's a tough one. So we're just doing 30 seconds. Okay, thinking about your balance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so you're going for that squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Good, guys. 10 seconds. Tough one, this one. Last little bit, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. The lunge matrix. Okay, and the lunge matrix, let's just add an extra little bit to it. So same positions, but we're going to start with a knee raise. Okay, start with a knee raise into a forward lunge, finish with a knee raise, into that 130 position, finish with a knee raise, over to the 3 o'clock, finish with a knee raise. That's a tough one. Down into the 430, finish with a knee raise. Okay, let's give that a go, and then you're onto the left leg. All right, in your own time. Good, and finish with that knee nice and high. Thinking about raising it up, staying nice and stable. Good, Jeff.
I forgot. Did you say 12?
Yeah.
And then 9?
12, 130, 3 o'clock, 430 on the right leg. And then on the left leg, we're going straight ahead, which is 12, then 10:30, 9 o'clock, 7:30.
We are not legs yet, are we?
You're doing 8 lunges on each leg.
Oh, okay.
Good. Try and finish with that knee up. Everyone, well done. Good. Okay, when you finish that, just you can stand on the spot and wait for everyone else. Okay, to be finished in a sec. Okay, and then we're going to go for one more round of the circuit. I'm going to change a couple of the exercises. So everyone stop there. The last circuit. So the first exercise was the box jumps. Now what I'd like you guys to do this time is add a little twist to it. Okay, literally. So we're going to, when you jump, try and twist and rotate. Okay, you can go for.
Oh, you mean literally put a twist to it? I thought there was a twist to it, as in, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So you're jumping to each of the corners again and twisting as well. Small twists, large twists, it's up to you. Okay, mix it up. Second exercise is the same. It's the mountain climber, step and reach. The third exercise, changing it, it's frog jumps now. Okay, we've only got 2 circuits, so I need to throw something in there. Okay, frog jumps instead of the squat to tiptoe. Okay, and the last one, let's keep as those sit-ups with the throw arms. Okay, any questions before we start? All right, so last circuit, box jumps with a twist in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
If you want to give me the host at the end, Steve, if you got a dash, I'll just clarify the 4 corners.
Sure, yeah, I don't have the dash today.
Okay, great.
Good, guys. Nice twist. And again, key, try and stay nice and balanced after the twist. Really good, guys. Last 10 seconds. Last little bit. Okay, mountain climber, step and reach. Let's go. Down to the floor. Press up position. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Julian. Looks good. 20 seconds left. Okay, we're going to go into the frog jumps in 2, 1. Let's go. Last couple of exercises. Let's go. Frog jumps. That's it. Good. So legs jumping out to the side as you go down, then jump to the center. Legs jumping down, jump to the center, out, center. Well done, Jeff. Good, Sharon. Looks good. Well done, David. Last 10 seconds. And the throw arm sit-ups in 2, 1, let's go. Last one. Well done. Have you run today, Carl?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
Long one today, wasn't it?
It was 6 miles today, with a good little 3 mile in between at a reasonable pace.
Nice. 10 seconds, guys, doing really well. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Good stuff, guys.
Well done.
I'll put you on the spotlight there, Carts, if you want to explain that there.
Yeah. Let's just, while we got a couple of minutes while you're recovering, let me just give you a little recap on the corners of what we're doing. And look, these are no way set in stone. They're only suggestions. They're mine and Steve's take on it, and and you probably get a lot of coaches that will agree, and you'll get 1 or 2 that will obviously disagree. And you get 5, 10 really top coaches in a room. They're all going to have a different opinion on movement. And the reason why it's different is we're all different shapes and sizes. So somebody 6'5" is not going to take more than 2 strides to get to the front corner. Somebody who's 5 foot is going to take more than 2 strides. So there can't be set number of steps to get you into those positions at all. It's what is biomechanically right for you. What we looked at today was playing cross courts from the front of the court and from the back of the court. Our suggestion, when you're playing a cross court from the back of the court, it's probably going to be a ball that's bounced off the back wall, because that ball has come back off the back wall with energy. It's got life in it. I'm now positioning myself in a position, as I've demonstrated to you. Get my flip-flops off. As I've demonstrated to you, I'll do it. I've just got to pretend I'm in the back part of the court. I'm here, and my toes are pointing to the side wall. The ball is in front of my hips. Now, from there, I can do any shot I want. I can play short, I can play boast, I can play cross court, I can do anything I want. I'm nicely balanced. That's when the ball's come off the back wall. If Steve Thompson's played one of his scorching drives and it's gone past me and it's going towards the back wall, I'm probably going to be legs and arms akimbo, and I'm throwing my right leg in, trying to still get my toe to the side wall, not going to have the options of shot here, probably could go cross court just about, might get the straight drive in. That's limited because I'm now stretched. I'm a long way from the tee. If the ball is slightly short of the length and I've got time to get around the ball, I'm probably going to play that ball off of my left foot. So the ball that's got energy in it is come off the back wall, it's bounced, I've landed 2-footed in like we've done tonight, boom, and I've come out with it. That would be my take on those three sort of scenarios in the back right. In the back left, as a player, I could only ever play off of my right foot. I felt so uncomfortable playing off my left foot. That doesn't mean to say that you can't do that. You're gonna know what's gonna work for you. For me, it's always going to be my right foot, whatever the situation. Whether I've got time off the back wall, right foot, boom, I'm out. Whether Steve's got the ball past me, I'm still going to try and get back with the right foot. Whether I've got time around the middle, I'm going to lean on the right foot. Always going to be my right foot for me. But you've got to have the ability to play off of both. And at the end of the day, if you get there and you're falling over sitting on your backsides, if you get the ball up, you've still got a chance of winning the point, haven't you? So, what we say is not set in stone. When we come to the front corners, sorry, Jeff, are you going to say something there, my friend?
No,
okay.
No, got it.
Anyone jump in when they want to, please. When you come to the front right, as we did the other week when we done that counter drop, if I'm stretching, I personally will be taking that, and I think you'll see a lot of the pros taking the ball off of the right foot. I mean, the front right, I'm off the right foot. I've got that little drop option, that plot drop that we talked about the other week, or fully extended, lift the arm up, cross-court lift. I'm in a really bad position. I'm off balance. I'm falling over. I'm going to scurry back to the tee while the ball's in the air. So when I'm extended under pressure, probably for me, it's my right foot. When I've got time and I want to attack the ball, whether that's the cross court where my toes are slightly diagonal, I can go cross court. I have the ability, you have the ability to go straight from the same position. If I've got a little bit more time, Jeff, I'm going to play the straight drive. I'm probably going to come side onto the wall and play the right drive. So again, horses for courses. Attacking left foot, I think, defending right foot, but that's just generalising. On the front left-hand side, backhand side for me, it's always been, again, as I'm always on my right foot, whether I'm defending, falling over, lifting up, little plot drop, or attacking or playing straight, is always on my right leg. Always. So I hope I haven't confused you. I hope it's given you a little bit to think about there. The problem is when you are so far away from the tee in the extremities of the court, you are what we would say a long way from home. And home is the tee. And it's not that bit, not the tee. The tee is something that is, a metre around the tee. It goes left, it goes right, it goes forwards as it goes back. So if I'm a long way from the tee, Gillian, I need that first step, that explosive step out to get me back to the tee, whether that's on the back or whether that's on the front. And that's what we were looking at today, that explosive step out. Sorry, not stuff it. That explosive step out of the crosswalk back to the tee. And all that stuff that Steve has shown you, the balance, all that will help that, will aid that.
Yeah. Sharon, I know you have to go.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was really insightful.
Anything next week you want to flag up? I'm more than happy to stay on the call afterwards and go through some movement stuff, because it's not easy to do this in your lounges, in your living rooms, in your kitchens. But hopefully give you one or two sort of guidelines to follow anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you guys.
Cheers, David.
Cheers, everyone.